What's up, Big Al and JoJo, KOA News Radio in Denver. What are you doing? Why are you on your phone?
Because I'm trying to get my Insta Live going right now, too. So,
Stay off the Insta
Is
Live.
that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing now? We're doing that now?
Hey, just so you know, we're about to, it is Friday, so the most important thing about Friday is that right there. Yep. It is, it's time for happy hour to begin nice and early, so before we go back to being live on the air here momentarily, should we patch in Coors? Let's do that right now.
David, we appreciate you joining us on KOA News Radio. How are you guys today?
Hey, we're doing great. How are you guys?
We're doing well.
We're fantastic. So, Pete, I'm telling the story of seeing you at an Academy of Country Music Awards event in Las Vegas. That was outside, and you happened to be standing next to me. And of course, you were drinking Coors Banquet. I was drinking Coors Light, and I looked over, and I think you were surprised that you got recognized because I said, "Oh, Mr. Coors, cheers to you." and I got my picture taken with you. And as a kid who at that time had worked in Colorado, but currently was working in Las Vegas before I ended up moving back, it was cool to get to meet you there.
I hope we got a good picture.
Oh, we did. You're a little taller than I am, so I had someone else take it so that I didn't look so short. It's like when I have to have a picture taken.
No. You needed a half apple, that's all.
Well, listen, obviously congratulations with all the success that you guys have had. And Pete, I'm going to start with you and just what it's like to obviously have this company with so much family now involved with what David's doing with Colorado Native and such. I mean, how many family members currently do you have working in your business?
Well, I just retired at the end of the year, so it's good to send all this stuff off to Peter and David. Peter's got a big project. We're rebuilding a major part of the brewery out here in Golden, and David's doing a great job at Colorado Native. And it's really fun to see them come along and grow in the business, and they're a lot smarter than I am.
Well, I tell you what, it's got to be nice to be able to hand this out to your kids and have them participate. I think your grandsons actually is friends with my son at the University of Colorado. So, I mean, I've been seeing that Coors brand there on campus for years. When did that relationship start? Was it in the early 80s or late 70s when you guys started with the University of Colorado?
No, that would have been a nephew. It's my grandkids aren't quite that old yet.
Oh, okay, that's a nephew then. Okay. Yeah, that relationship has been something that I've been seeing for years, and you guys have been fantastic with us. And David's got to be really happy that it's going the way that it has. And the native beer is a hit. I mean, it really is a hit.
Yeah, he's talking about the relationship with CSU, I believe. Is that what we heard, Big Al?
No, it's the Coors Event Center.
Yeah, we help sponsor their pilot brewery up there and their brewing science program, and we're pretty excited about what they're doing. And the only thing I worry about with that is that they're educating too many breweries that are trying to put us out of business.
Well, it's funny you say that because and just growing up for me, I mean, I remember, my dad used to refer to Coors as Colorado Kool-Aid. I mean, it was his absolute favorite growing up. So that kind of was how I kind of grew up with beer in my life, was Coors was where it was at. And I think to myself, when you thought beer in Colorado, the only thing you thought was Coors. And, I hate to say it, Pete, but your family started it, and now it has gone crazy. The amount of breweries that have popped up here, and at the same time, as you say, competition, that also spells a lot of success on what you guys were able to start here in the state of Colorado. Don't you believe?
Well, I still think the best beer we brew is Colorado Coors Banquet, but we're brewing a lot of great beers. And David actually is brewing some fantastic craft beer with AC Golden Brewing Company.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to David about his involvement now and stepping into this new role of of leadership with the company. How's that going? And have there been more surprises than you thought there would be?
Sorry, can you repeat that real quick? Just couldn't hear that.
Okay, I said with stepping into this new role of leadership, has it been rewarding, and has there been surprises that you probably didn't see coming stepping into this new role?
Well, there's obviously big shoes to fill, and my father's set pretty good groundwork and a great example for me. So it's just trying to lead the same way that he has. I mean, he took this little local regional brewery in 13 states to a global phenomenon, and now I get to manage just some smaller parts of the business. And trying to do the same that he did is a big task at hand, but we've got our eyes on some growth and some new initiatives and having some fun with it and continue to make the best beer possible.
David, tell us about Colorado Native, because I'll be transparent with you. I mean, it is my favorite beer, and
JoJo was so hyped when we got the Native in here.
I love the Colorado Native, and I'm the guy who reads the back of the bottle. Okay, I'm the guy that actually reads a little bit about what it is.
Amen for you.
Yeah, absolutely, and I love how it says only available in Colorado and made without Colorado ingredients. Explain that to us.
Yeah, absolutely. And for the folks watching on the Coors Banquet handle, they probably don't know this on Instagram. They probably don't know this story if they live out of state, but we have a nice brand called Colorado Native where we brew a beer with only 100% grown Colorado ingredients and only sold in the state of Colorado. And it's a way for us to kind of go back to our roots of how beer was started back then. And we didn't have this big national and global distribution with our brands. It was a good way for us to tip our hat at that and also help some hop growers on the western slope of Colorado start up new business models. And it's a way for us as big brewers to play in the craft beer space and have some fun and show how good our brewers are.
Yeah, that's got to be exciting. Are you guys working on several other concepts of beers, or you guys have dialed it in right here and you're going to stay with the number that you have now?
Well, we'll have to get you out here to the brewery and we'll give you a peek under the tent and taste some of the new stuff.
Yeah, see, I
can do that now. That I can do.
Hey, listen, if I had a chance to be at Coors Brewery so regular, I would think it's genius. You get to drink at the end of the tour. Come on. That's the only way to go about it.
We're sitting right now in AC Golden Brew House, which is a brew house within a brew house, and we have a lot of fun trying new things and making things work.
Well, I can imagine what that's like. Hey, David, on the Colorado Native, how has it done so far, being only available in Colorado?
Yeah, it's certainly. I mean, it's been 10 years since we launched the brand, actually, and it's been a great growth driver for us. Obviously, with the situation that we're in with the on-premise stopping, places like Coors Field shutting down has impacted us, along with a number of different breweries and spirits producers and food suppliers and the whole gamut of workforce that supports the on-premise. So we're fighting that same struggle as everyone else, but it's been this nice little fun jewel we get to play with and bring out different interesting beers.
I've had beers in part of my adult life since I was 18. Once again, I got to Colorado in 1987. We had 3.2 beer, and I've drank some beers in some crazy places. Which one of you two is more likely to have a beer in the shower?
Definitely, I would definitely be Pete.
If you all have seen the Coors Light commercial with the shower beer, Pete may have filmed the cameo to get our distributor network all fired up about it. We didn't leak that out to the public intentionally, but you can certainly find him drinking a shower beer.
Oh, I love that. I love that. That's how it absolutely should be. Well, listen, we want to definitely mention that the Hope for Hospitality campaign has been going on, and it's been a tremendous outreach as we've had people nominate displaced service industry workers. Obviously, it's been a tough go during this whole COVID-19 and this coronavirus, and as you said, it has affected a number of different people in a number of different ways. But it's been a partnership that we've done along with our friends at the Coors Distributing Company and the Colorado Restaurant Response, and of course here at iHeart. And so we know that our winner is actually there on site. His name is Brian Lux, so congratulations to Brian. I know he's there, right there in the vicinity with you guys. Now, here's the cool thing about Brian. He was nominated 15 times.
Right.
15 times for this, so congratulations to Brian. Now, here's the prize that I know about. It's a $500 gift card to help pay some bills, courtesy of Coors Bank.
Absolutely, yeah. We couldn't be more grateful to be a part of helping him out. And we also have a little special surprise for him. I don't think he's aware of this, but we do want to invite him here out to the brewery and have a private VIP tour, even more VIP than the public VIP tour, where you get to come here on the AC Golden Brew House floor and brew a beer with our brewers and have some fun. So we want to help you through this whole experience and take some rainy days and shine a little light on them.
Yeah, this is a fantastic cause. This Colorado Restaurant Response and iHeart, of course, along with Coors Distributing, you guys have been helpful to so many of us that are affected by COVID-19 and coronavirus. This is fantastic. You're donating, and of course, this is something that we look forward to when we talk to people who care about this community.
Yeah, well, look, we really appreciate what you guys are doing. Hope for Colorado is really important. It's a big piece of our business, but we know how people are suffering so much that are in the restaurant and bar business. So we just want to get everybody open and back to work as soon as possible.
Well, Pete and David, we appreciate you joining us. Pete, I just want to say my friend Luke Bryan said you got the ultimate fishing location that he tends to drop into when he's around. I need to know about that spot. I need to come catch some fish. So we will connect with you guys soon for sure.
Thanks, JoJo and Big Al. We really appreciate you guys and all you do.
Absolutely. And hey, cheers to everybody watching us on the gram. We appreciate you very much, and thank you to you gentlemen for joining us here on KOA News Radio.
Great pleasure. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, guys.